Hi, how's it going? Welcome back to yet another episode of HBM Mod. Today we're fighting Maskman. He just showed up. He just straight up invaded. I'm not really too sure how we're supposed to deal with this guy. Well, I do know how we're supposed to deal with this guy. I am an expert in fighting Maskman after all. I have fought him several times in the past and I am quite prepared to do so again. So, I already have tunnels dug throughout the region for this very specific purpose. Woo. Stay in cover. Don't let him see ya. Oh, he's underneath my house. Okay, run away and hide. Okay, the tunnels are not gonna help us. Tunnels ain't gonna help you when he's right underneath your house. But it does give us some strategic advantage over him. We can easily prepare to fight him. No problem. We can literally just walk around and he won't be able to get to us because he's buried in the ground. So, yeah. This is gonna put our actual reactor plans on hold. However, I'm making 4 episodes today because why not? Maskman just showed up and I've been waiting for a long time to fight him, so... Come on, let me fix my wall and stop getting all this garbage in my inventory. So how are we gonna fight Maskman? Are we gonna use a tank? No. Not at all. You don't need a tank to fight Maskman. He's actually incredibly easy to fight. You need a chainsaw. That's all you need. As you all saw, he uses ranged attacks to basically terrorize your base, destroy all your stuff, and generally ruins everything, usually. Well, apparently not at all, but, yeah, so to fight him, it's recommended you get a chainsaw of some kind. We have an electric one. This is not good enough. You need the actual diesel one. That's the one you need, but we will do perfectly fine using this. Yeah. But I also got a whole arsenal, if you haven't noticed, of various different weapons. So, there's always that. What are we gonna be using? We have a variety of guns. Oh, that's 18 to 22 damage. Does any of these guys have any ammo in them? Okay. We might have more. We definitely have more. Yeah. Oh, we also got these guys. 45 ACP. Who knows? That's probably the best bet. We're gonna use that inside this guy. So, let's go. Seeing as he is underneath the base, in a precarious position, over there to be exact, he's going to bombard us with a lot of weaponry, but we need to dig underneath him, so let's start digging into the soil. And now you can see him right up there. He's a big guy, he's a big fella. Shoot him, take cover, and hide. Got it? He can't do anything if you're hidden underground. Now then. Shoot him again, and again, and again. And, yeah, just empty your magazines onto him, because he's a big fella. He can't really get yet underground, so, apparently this guy has no recoil. What the heck is this? So, this is some baloney. I need some recoil on this thing. Nice. Okay, so we're doing some serious damage here, but you can do even more with a bismuth pickaxe, apparently. And his weak spot is directly underneath him, because if you're underneath him, he can't actually fight you. He's useless. He's garbage, and he's not able to fight. He needs to get good. Bro is not cranking 90s. Bro is 90s. Holy crap. I don't even understand. Okay. But you'll see he drops some goodies, and if you use the bismuth pickaxe, I guess he drops double for some reason. So, hey, that's double the fun. Oh my, and I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on these guys. You're wondering, what is a V1? What makes a V1 so good? So this device makes you go very fast, basically, and so all you need to do is equip it to your chest plate, and you're about to experience ludicrous speed. Where does it go at? It goes in the chest plate slot. Hey. I love this thing. It's been so long. You'll notice that you get a speed boost. And when you press control, or what is it? You press something and then you'll end up going extra turbo. Maybe it's Alt? I don't remember what that key is. I think it was just double tap W, but now look how fast we're going. We're going ridiculously fast. This is what happens when you pair it with concrete. You go extra fast. That's the most valuable piece of garbage he drops, and if you have friends, then that's what you should sell to them. And make sure to make it extra pricey because... Oh, and by the way, you kill stuff, and it actually will heal you. So you no longer need to eat ever. In a good... It's good. It's good, isn't it? So there you go. There's what a V1 is. There's Maskman for you. The first boss. The coins, you definitely need to hold on to them. If you have any plans to send Space Geralt out to destroy Mars or whatever, then you definitely should do that. In fact, it's highly beneficial to send Space Geralt out to destroy Mars because it just is. So, you need to do that. You need to kill Maskman. You need to hold on to it. What causes Maskman to spawn? Well, having a lot of radiation. And, that's basically it. And being underground. Underground is in under a roof, basically. Bro does not really care whether you're under a cave or if you're inside your wooden house. You'll spawn if you have radiation. But if you're outside, then, if you're lawn basing, then he won't care. It sucks for you who lawn base. You'll never get to see Maskman. What? What is this? Come on. I did not even get this thing finished. Poison sludge gas, heavy sludge fraction. Okay. And then this guy is heavy sludge fraction. Empty. Jolly good. So now, it's time for ejectors. And you need a lot of conveyor ejectors for this. Or maybe not, I don't know. You'd probably ask, why the heck would I say something if I don't know exactly if it's right or not? And honestly, it's because I think it might be right. I don't know what else to say. Or I think it's right. Who knows? Everybody loves a good conveyor belt. I love a good conveyor belt. Do you love a good conveyor belt? Yeah, you definitely love a conveyor belt. Okay, so we're gonna be making a conveyor belt today. You need to make a conveyor belt. You can't not make a conveyor belt for this. So you need ejector, you need inserters. You need one inserter, and you need a bunch of ejectors. That's how it is. 6 ejectors. Probably. So it's like this to make 64 conveyor belts. And then you need to do this. Make some pants. These are conveyor belt pants, and what you do with conveyor belt pants is you put a pneumatic piston in the center, you put these, and boom. You have conveyor ejector pants. We're gonna show you all the screwdriver trick, because I don't think a lot of people know this, that you can set up conveyor belts, or conveyor ejectors, using these. At least I did not know that. So I'll give you a little demonstration how that works, and I'm gonna go in and set up the stuff we need to do for that. So, setting up these conveyor ejectors is quite simple. All you gotta do is go underneath these and set them up like that. Then if you click these guys with a right click, it allows you to do this. And that's really good. Really useful, in fact, is probably the proper word. And we can do the exact same thing there, and have a crate that comes up on top. So that's really amazing. And if you want to go even further with this and make the conveyor belt look nice, well, let me show you how to do that as well. You need a screwdriver for that, of course. So, basically, we're going to have a straight line until the very end. And then at the straight line, I'll put in a curve. Which I'm pretty sure most people know how to do that, at least. Because it says, you use a conveyor, use a screwdriver. But it doesn't say that with these guys, does it? Oh, it actually does. Okay, never mind. People probably know this stuff then. I just never read those. That's probably why I didn't know that. Okay, for the longest time. I know it now. We're gonna put a steel crate there, and it's done. So these guys have energy. This guy is ready to output energy into the system, and everything is good. So let's hook it up, at least this guy. And then I'll put in some actual energy buffers at some point. But it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, this guy's probably going to produce a lot of energy and iron. Or probably enough to at least sustain himself. I'm very excited. So. Hold on, how do you dash? I really want to show you all how to dash as well. But anyway, this guy is ready to turn on. All we need is fuel. And how do you get fuel? Well, you need Neptunium. Or, you need some other garbage. Okay, well we're gonna look at watts fuel now. So you type in watts, and look at this. There's these guys. Now these guys are a lie. These are for the old thing. Do not make these. If you make these, you have a hunk of garbage. But here we are with some enriched Neptunium ingots, medium enriched plutonium. Everything requires a piece of graphite in the middle. So it is kind of, you might not like it. And that's medium enriched uranium, which I like that they've added uranium. That's pretty good. High enriched Neptunium, medium enriched uranium, and plutonium are options. Nequadida, that is great tech compatibility right there in it. So if you have Greg Tech 6, you will be able to use those. I don't know what that does for you, but hey, it does something. There's Nequadria, which is also Greg Tech related, so. There's these, which are Terbidium fuel nuggets. So I don't know how you make these. I have never made these before. Oh wait, Neptunium nuggets and beryllium nuggets. Okay, so you do. This is why you need Neptunium, because you need to actually mix the stuff to get to the point where Neptunium is expensive, and you make it with Ztones. So we're not using pure Neptunium at all, probably. I can't see myself doing that. That's stupid. So I have prepared 64 graphite ingots. Now for the other stuff, Terbidium, we're gonna have to look at the. We're gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to read. Okay, you ready for some reading? Okay, so we got thermal units. Base fission rate is 1750 on that guy. I mean, it'd be more patriotic if it was 1770. What kind of joke is that? It's so stupid. Bro, shut up. Anyway, after all that nonsense, high enriched Neptunium has a rate of like 10 first floor function. What? Huh? I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue what I am doing. This is what happens when you put in me trying to figure out what I'm doing. Well, what do I want is a better question. I think we should answer that question first. Euthemium. Oh, yes, that's something. Terbidium. Straight up, it just gives you a lot of euthemium. That is something we want. We will make that. I think you're supposed to make the fusion reactor first, actually. Euthemium. Now, does any of these other ones give you euthemium? That gives you tantalum. That's for medium enriched. And low enriched gives you even more tantalum. I'm not sure what to do with that information. This guy gives you technetium. Plutonium-239. Absolute rubbish. Get that garbage out of here. And Nequadria, and of course, enriched Nequadria. I can't use them. Bismuth and plutonium-241 come from medium enriched plutonium. So that is actually something I will probably use, is medium enriched plutonium, medium enriched uranium, because I mean the plutonium-241 is used in who knows what. Oh, it's used in some fancy high-tech stuff. Notably bismuth ZFB. So it's for breeding bismuth. And also for americium ZFBs. So it's for zirconium fast breeders. Also, it is for the PWR, which is, I guess, our next project. Because I mean, we just skipped the fusion reactor. Why are we skipping this though? Why? I don't know why we're skipping so much garbage. But I like it. Okay, give me that garbage. It is time for us to do the run to base. Will we make it? Who knows? Like I don't even think I'm gonna make it here. Okay, well, I've just made it here. So, today we are going to make the wonderful... good and jolly... Watts pellets. Brilliant. So I'm gonna put 2 of these guys. Don't ask me why they're ball-shaped. And why we're putting 2 of them in here. Who knows? Who knows? I'll let you infer that one, okay? I don't know how the magic of this thing works, so honestly, I think you just power it and it just works, okay? I know you power it and it just works, so it's good and jolly. Just shove some electricity in it and it will do its job. Euphemium is absolute garbage until you have a volcano, so there's that. What the heck? Bro, that was some funny noise that machine was making. Oh, here's the sticks. Brilliant! Okay. This is what we need for our next thing. Which is literally the cheapest part of this whole thing. You thought everything else was hard. Well, wait till you get here. Because this part is so cheap and so easy that it's worth it. You realize all the work you just put in was for this. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. So now, as you can see, this is not a lot of energy. If it's a lot of energy, it's gonna turn a beautiful shade of red, which is a great way of celebrating Valentine's Day. Okay, let's have it in that beautiful shade of red. Anyway, this guy is doing his job. This guy is producing. I can't even read this guy right now. I don't know where to read him at. But yeah, he's producing a lot. This guy is producing a lot. This producing a lot. Now the question... oh, crap. Oh, crap. This guy still loaded? No. Okay, this is keeping up. This is keeping up really well. Holy! I just got the watts online. These are much quieter than the other things, so... I cannot read this guy. I don't know why, but okay. And our first output of the day is going through the system here. So it's not going to produce much unless you get it running nice and beautifully hot. We're just going to run it like this for now. We don't need much energy or anything. How much steam are you producing, though? About 100 every single time it does an operation, so... well, we can do better. Because we have more fuel. Just sitting here. Waiting to be used. Neptunium. Weren't we supposed to, like, dilute that with some you get the point. You get the point. We were probably supposed to dilute it with Neptunium. How does the Heinrich stuff do? That gives you 1. But it also gives you oh, I don't want selenium. I just want the euphemium. It very quickly filled this guy with energy. So, yeah. It's kind of insane the amount of energy it's probably producing right now. I'm gonna move the dial so we can take a meter of it. A meter of it, I should say. Not meteor. So, we got the RBMK up and running. It's producing a lot of energy. Well, what about this guy? What is this guy producing as far as energy is concerned? Well, we're gonna find out today on HBMI. 2 million HG per second. 1 million HG per second, okay. Well, that can be increased, obviously, by just increasing the fuel, or adding more layers to this guy. And adding more layers, I don't know how that works, so, I mean, you can just build more on top of each other, and yeah, I know how that works, but no clue how the safety works on that. And like I said, if you need more layers, you're going to need to scale up the amount of gas centrifuges you operate, so, have fun with that. Holy crap. Dude, this place is looking crazy. Look at that. Now, this is an endgame base, clearly. This is what the endgame looks like. This is... we're getting close to the final stretch. No, there is no endgame. You just keep going it forever. Vanilla players be like... The endgame for me is probably the euphemium armor, which we're going for. Because... I have never achieved it legitimately. Which is sad. So we're gonna get it. Maybe. Probably not, actually. I want to get to Space Girl, actually. That's always been my main goal, but, like, getting Euphemium armor is kind of a nice little side goal. There's, like, 2 different ways that you can consider yourself having beaten HBM on. It's getting the pink armor, or it's sending Space Girl into space, which I think most players consider the second one, because it's much more of a challenge and much better of a challenge. I mean, I'm probably just gonna throw in Neptunium in there, because why not? Oh, hey, I do have Reactor Grade Plutonium. Okay, well, that's yeah, I don't have that. No, I don't have any of that. Trust me. I don't have any of this, okay? No, that's a joke. Okay, here we go. Medium enriched plutonium Watts pellet. Now, shoving it in there. Probably a bad idea. Shoving it in there. Probably makes it a lot more energy, though. Do I care if it's a bad idea? No, because the pros outweigh the cons. We're shoving it in there. It made it colder. It's colder now. How much is it producing now as far as energy? It's still producing 1 million HE per second. Which is a lot, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it could be a much larger number if I just put even more energy into it. Is it worthwhile? Probably not. Unless I put it in one of these guys. So I'm just going to tear this thing down. Oh, it's got energy. I don't know how that happened, but... So I need more capacitors, basically, and we're going to have to make those. Okay, so I got them done. And now I'm going to get some of these guys. And I'm going to get some energy storage cubes of some kind. Probably of the niobium variety. As we all know, niobium is incredible at storing energy. Oh, what the heck are these guys doing? Why are they not rotated in position? They are rotated in position, but why are these guys causing an issue? They should not be causing an issue at all. What the heck? Natural UF6, what? What is this garbage? Why is this not working? Okay, is this because I placed these after the fact or something? What? Okay, so that's in position, right? We put in this poisonous mud. It's working. It's working. What is this guy doing? He's doing the exact same garbage. Put in that. Okay, is he pointed out this way? Yes, he is. Okay, well, if we put in this guy, does he have that problem still? Does he still have the problem? No. No, he doesn't. Okay. And that's making nuclear waste and iron. That second stage does. The first stage makes lead, dust, and some other stuff. Just lead and dust, really. So, the second stage gives you your iron and waste, and then the first stage gives you lead and dust. If that makes sense. And it's charging really fast, actually. That's insane how fast it's charging. Okay. So, as far as charging speed goes, yes. This reactor plus the Leviathan turbine is just beautiful. And I don't think you would even need to increase it to make it even better. You don't need to make any improvements on it, really. It's just as good as it can be. Like, this is really good. Trust me. This is a very good reactor. Very expensive to make. Costs a little bit of energy to make it. A lot of energy to make it. You definitely need to be ready to make this thing when you make it. When you want to make it. You'll need the energy. You need a good RBMK, at least, I would say, to make it. But once you have this thing, I bet making more of them, no problem at all. But it's not like I'm gonna just go make more of them, because I don't feel like making more. And I've already made one. One's enough for me. Maybe. Who knows?